Friends, it gives me very great pleasure to meet the representatives of the state youth at this rally organized by the Directorate of Youth Services. I understand that such rallies have been held thrice in the past and this is the fourth one. What strikes me as significant about the rally is that it is held right from taluk level. I am told that the number of young men and women involved in the series of rallies is about 20,000. Youth having rich potential in cultural and sports activities as well as in leadership qualities get picked up from the village level upwards, and the most promising among them participate at the state level. They serve a very useful purpose in providing opportunities for young men from all the corners of the state to meet one another and to exchange ideas, thoughts, feelings and experience with one another. Arrangements are also being made to bring out the hidden talents of the participants as well as their potentialities in the field of sports. A forum is also provided for lively discussions on programs of national development. I am sure the youth rallies will help to inculcate among our young people a spirit of independent thinking, rational discussion, and a keen sense of direction so that they can play an effective role in social and economic development for the common good of all. The various programs of youth services have been drawn up with a view to providing facilities to our youth to make a constructive contribution to national development as well as to fulfill their aspirations and to enable them fully to realize their promise. A large number of youth clubs and centers have been organized and are encouraged with financial assistance to undertake youth development programs. Nehru Yuva Kendras have been set up which provide opportunities for self-development and social service. We have regional youth centers in all the divisions and the districts and a state youth center at Bangalore. Karnataka constituted a youth service corps in 1971 to enable youth to engage themselves in active social service. I am told that last year more than 600 youth were thus supported in their social service activities in rural areas. One of the important services rendered by them is in the field of education of children and adult education. There is the National Service Scheme launched 10 years ago which provides students with openings for meaningful social service in various fields. They help to create community assets in rural areas and to organize literacy classes and to improve village sanitation. I am glad to hear that a little over 30,000 students rendered effective service under this scheme in our state last year, contributing to the construction of roads, afforestation, improvement of sanitation, adult education and other forms of rural reconstruction. Planning forums have been set up in well over 100 colleges in which our young men are helped to acquaint themselves with the aims and objectives as well as the major programs of our 5-year plans. I must say I am very much impressed with the effective way in which the training is being provided. Every opportunity and every facility is thus provided to enable our young people to identify themselves with the problems relating to development and to make their valuable contribution to society. Basic education is essential to provide equal opportunities to all the sections and requirements of our population as well as to enable our people at large to be well informed and to be able to function effectively through democratic processes with a due sense of responsibility. I would suggest to our youth to assist in motivating all the families in the villages to provide schooling to all their children. As you know, the country has recently launched a national program for adult education. The youth have a great opportunity to serve the country by participating in this program and bringing about universal functional literacy. Rural areas have been neglected for long, though the bulk of our population live in these areas. They are badly in need of basic necessities like proper sanitation and potable water supply. We have been implementing various schemes with a view to changing the gloomy picture of our rural society, providing not only these basic facilities but also reforming it into a more just and equal society. I would like the youth also to develop real freedom of thought. Progress would not be possible without an independent and rational scrutiny of the whole system. Social and economic as well as cultural progress comes about through challenge and response from generation to generation. The new generation must be capable of moving with the times and making the required readjustments. Their approach should be flexible and they should realize that in an open society free from prejudice and taboos, it is the ends and the ideals they should look to and what would be the most reasonable ways to realize them. I would appeal to our youth to keep their minds open and to exercise their rational faculties and help to bring about the necessary changes in the social and economic setup through proper means. Young sons and daughters of India, I would like to impress on you the importance of complying with democratic and constitutional procedures and following civilized ways and methods. There is no doubt plenty of scope in democracy for dissent, but there is no room for violence. We must all observe democratic norms of behavior in every field. As the father of the nation taught us, means are as important as ends. It is necessary that we would adhere to constitutional methods and maintain high moral standards in all our social and economic activities. I would like our youth to give a lead to society in strictly conforming to democratic and ethical norms. Service to man and to society has been an integral part of our thinking from the earliest times. May God bless you in your endeavors. I am delighted to be in your midst on this final day of the state level youth rally. It gives me very great pleasure to distribute the prizes in the various competitive displays in cultural and sports fields.